Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Anyway, welcome back to Caffeine Connoisseurs. Today we are going to be reviewing Green Road's hemp flower coffee. Anyway guys, welcome back to Caffeine Connoisseurs. I know it's been sort of a long break, and the reason I wanted to get back into it is just this specific coffee here. Honestly, it was just an interesting coffee that I hadn't seen before, so I thought, why not make a video on it? I haven't made a video in a while. These videos were doing pretty good. I've been saying that I wanted to make another video for a really long time to my friends and family, and I finally decided to do it because I was shopping for some CBD on a website, Green Roads. That's where I get all of my CBD products from normally. Even when I go to a store or something, I normally get their products in a store, but this time I was ordering directly from their website, and I saw this coffee and thought that it was really interesting because it had CBD in it. It's hemp flower coffee, and I have the French vanilla kind. It is flavored coffee. I think all their coffee is flavored, and normally I prefer non-flavored coffee over flavored coffee because I just enjoy the normal coffee flavor, but it's not that bad actually, and it honestly smells really good. As soon as you open the bag, you can smell it, and it smells really good in my opinion. And I looked online and stuff, and I couldn't actually find what the caffeine content of this coffee was. You know, that's normally one of the main things I focus on is caffeine content, but I can guarantee you this coffee keeps me awake all day when I drink it. And of course, it has CBD in it. And if you don't know what CBD is, it's a naturally occurring compound that is found in the marijuana plant. But this chemical, however, doesn't actually make you high like another compound, which is THC. That is what people drug test for. That's what makes you high. That's the reason the plant is stigmatized, and it's generally not seen as a good thing in many places. And that is what makes it illegal. Now, CBD, however, is legal in most places. There's some places that are trying to make it illegal, I think, which is backwards from what most states are doing with THC. But CBD itself actually has a ton of benefits from being a stress reliever to an anti-inflammatory to making you more focused to helping you sleep. It has many uses, and actually Green Roads, the reason I trust them, and I'm not sponsored or anything, I don't even have like any links down in the description that you can click that will give me anything from it. I will leave a link in the description to it, but I don't get anything if you buy from that link. I'll just leave it to help you out. But the reason I get Green Roads and their CBD stuff and why I trust their coffee is because they make sure that there is absolutely no THC in their coffee, which is important for me because I have drug tests at work and I don't want to show up positive on a drug test for drinking coffee or taking CBD or anything else. And the reason I know that they're trustworthy is they actually include a little bit of a lab sheet on the back. I don't know if you can see that, but basically it has all of the stuff that's in here. So it has, on the back here, it says that CBD 8.2 milligrams for the total bag. In a normal cup of coffee, it is 1.21 milligrams. In the normal cup of coffee, I normally do about 4 tablespoons to 12 ounces of water, where on the back here they say 2 tablespoons for every 6 ounces of water, so I just double that because I generally like to have more than 6 ounces of coffee. But they also have THC on here, of course 0 milligrams, and they also have other cannabinoids which are generally not tested for on drug tests, but they have other benefits. But there's tons of cannabinoids out there, and I can leave a link in the description if you want to read up on those, if you're curious or anything. Because I personally don't know much about it. The only ones that I really know about and the ones that are popularized are THC and CBD, of course, because that's the main things that people care about. Now I want to go on to how the coffee actually tastes, because of course that's the most important part, besides of course the caffeine content, and the reason I'm reviewing this isn't even for the caffeine content, really. It's just a novelty coffee because it has CBD in it. And honestly, the taste impressed me because it's not actually a weak coffee, because I thought that this was just going to be some flavored, pretty weak coffee, honestly. And I guess how you brew it can also depend, because normally I like to use just a little bit less water than's recommended because I like a stronger coffee, and if you have more coffee to less water, it generally produces a stronger taste. But honestly, this coffee really impressed me. It's not weak at all, it has a pretty strong taste, and it does generally taste good. I get a little bit of the French vanilla in there. Honestly, I can smell more of the French vanilla than I can actually taste, but it is still a really good coffee. And as I said, it does keep me awake all day. And I can tell that there is CBD in it because I'm more calm, I'm more focused, I'm more chilled out through the day. But of course, as I said, CBD, it doesn't make you high. There's nothing to worry about there. And actually, I'll just read what's on the back here. It says, every coffee bean is a product of where it's grown. Green Road's award-winning coffee is grown in a protected paradise in Colombia on a lush peak that's alive with cashews, bananas, citrus, and cacao. The beans were harvested under a full moon where the nectar surrounding them is its sweetest. And we add American-grown hemp packaged with beneficial cannabinoids through a closely guarded process that produces a smooth, delicious experience any time of the day. The result is a perfect cup for your body and your mind. And on the front here, it says, for a morning of perfectly balanced energy. And I do agree with that because it gives you the kickstart of caffeine and also produces the calming effect of CBD. And of course, it doesn't make you sleepy, because I also have some sleep aid CBD that I take at night for sleep and stuff so that I get better sleep. But this is really good because the caffeine, as I said, jumpstarts you, gets you started for the day, and focuses you on what you really need to do. And I sound like an ad for this coffee, but I promise, not sponsored. But it's just really good, and I like the taste. I like how it makes me feel. I like the caffeine that it gives me, because surprisingly, even though I can't find the caffeine content, it seems to be like a pretty strong cup of coffee in terms of caffeine. And it is, as I said, strong in terms of taste too. Now, one thing that is a drawback to this coffee is price. It was a little bit expensive. At the time that I bought it, it was $20 for this 2.5 ounce bag, which is a little bit expensive. Because you can get like a whole box of like K-cups or a bag of coffee for about $20. Where this, I've had this for about 2 weeks now, and I have drank it about 4 to 5 times, and the bag is almost empty. I will probably have about enough for one full thing, one more thing of this, and it'll probably be gone. Now, will I buy it again? Probably. It's been a really good coffee. I probably won't use it as fast as I did this time. I'll probably only save it for special occasions and stuff like that when I get up really early in the morning, which I don't do right now because I'm not in school. I do have a job, but I haven't been getting there extremely early. So I'll probably only use this for special occasions, and I will normally just drink Lavazza coffee. That's what I've been really into, and I want to do a review video on that. Sadly, I don't have any of that right now to review, but I will in the future. Lavazza, my favorite coffee, my favorite daily drinking coffee right now, and of course, if I need to stay awake, Death Wish is the way to go. But I will be back with some more videos. I have some videos planned. I have some coffee up in the pantry, some of the world's strongest coffee, some more of the world's strongest coffee that everybody says they have. So I want to test that in the future. Completely unopened bag. I think I got that like 4 months ago. When the pandemic first started. I don't want to really say anything about that because YouTube and stuff. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like below and subscribe for more videos because I have stuff planned in the future. And yeah, it's good to be back, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.